Everyone, it's Lynn with Littlefoot Nursery. We just got back tonight from being away for the long weekend, and I was in an area that had kind of spotty cell reception, so I was only able to kind of occasionally get onto Wi-Fi, but and I hadn't checked my messages until this afternoon. And I just have to say, I just wanted to thank all of you guys who responded to my video from yesterday, or I guess that was posted on Sunday, just about, my sharing about my kids and, the fact that both my son and my daughter have an autism diagnosis. And I just can't even tell you, it meant the world to me to just get the outpouring of support and really positive and encouraging comments, and also to hear a lot of your own stories for those of you guys who either might have a child with autism or another disability, may have a disability yourself, or know somebody. It's becoming more and more prevalent and common, and I think awareness has definitely gone up. So it's just something that I think it touches a lot of our lives. Nowadays, most of us know somebody who has autism, but it's still a kind of a mysterious. It's still mysterious in a lot of ways, but I was just reading through. I still haven't gotten through all the comments yet, but and I had to kind of stop myself from reading too many at once because I found myself, wanting to cry again, in a good way. Just really touched by a lot of the nice things you guys said. So thank you so much. I don't normally film videos and upload them immediately. I usually have them scheduled out quite a bit in advance, but I just felt like I wanted to say that and just to thank all of you guys for commenting, for your support, for sharing your stories, and hopefully we can just all encourage each other along the way. I just so appreciate it. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Anyway, I wanted to shoot this video here on Cyber Monday with a number of babies from my Paradise Galleries collection, mine and my daughter's combined. We share the babies, and I just thought I would just share with you guys some of the differences and kind of the different types of babies that Paradise Galleries makes. And I know that they've had a Black Friday sale all weekend. I did order a couple babies, I will admit, but there are some other ones I also have my eye on. So, so I'm still trying to debate whether I want to put them into my shopping cart or not. Yeah, these babies are so cute. As you guys can see, they're, so first of all, I'll just answer one question. The question of, are these babies considered reborns or not? And I don't think it really matters, to be honest. They're lovely, realistic baby dolls. But I will say that in the traditional definition of, I guess, reborn, meaning sort of, kind of an individual artist really taking that baby and, bringing it to life, usually nowadays from a vinyl kit, but a lot of times it can be from a factory made doll, and and it gets enhanced somehow to make it more realistic. I don't know if that's the official definition of reborn, but I would say by that definition, these babies are not technically considered reborns, but they have a lot of similar characteristics. And I will say this, they are, I believe that they are hand painted, by somebody in a factory, even though, they're technically manufactured dolls, but they're not made by machines. I mean, maybe some of the parts might be, but there is definitely hand crafting that goes into the dolls. And the reason I know this is because, and I should have brought them to show you, but I have two Sleepy Frog dolls. If you saw any of my Paradise Galleries collection videos that I posted before, one of the Sleepy Frogs has, they both have painted hair, but basically I ended up getting two because one of them had two right feet and I contacted Paradise Galleries to let them know of the error, and then they just sent me a new one. I showed them a picture, and they just said, oh, so sorry about that, just sent me a new one, told me I could just go ahead and keep the old dolls. So we've kept them both. But I did notice when I compared their hair is actually painted similarly to Mia Mouse's. But the painting was not exactly the same. I mean, it was done similarly, but the exact strokes it was not identical. So that definitely clued in for me that these dolls are painted by hand. At least certain parts of them are. So I just thought I would share that. Anyway, let me introduce these 4 babies to you guys, and we can talk about them a little bit more. So down here at the end is Bailey. Bailey is a 3-month size baby. Kind of looks more toddler-like, in her expression. She unfortunately is discontinued. I don't think they make her anymore, because I did check the website and they don't have her there anymore, which is, I think, such a bummer, because I think she's a super cute doll. But that's Bailey at the end, and Bailey is the regular vinyl. And I brought Bailey to show you guys just because I think she has a fantastic wig, and I just really love her hair. I just had to show you guys. And then this here is Baby May. I call her Ellie. She is of the, I think they call it the Gentle Touch vinyl, but it's just the regular vinyl. It's pretty hard. Same with Bailey. They both are of the Gentle Touch vinyl. This baby here is Mia Mouse. Oh, and then Baby May technically, I think, can wear newborn size clothes, but this is actually a 3-month size Carter's, and it's a little slightly baggy on her, but I actually think it looks cuter on her than newborn size. But she can fit both. So if you guys have her or are thinking of getting her and are wondering what size clothing she wears, she's very comfortable in 3-month size, in my opinion. And then this is Mia Mouse. She is actually made of they call it the Flex Touch vinyl, which is supposed to be more of the silicone-like material. And it's softer, and if you feel her texture of her head, even her head is very hard, but the limbs are a little bit more squishy. And what I'll probably do is I may undress her down a little bit so you guys can kind of see the legs. I'm sure YouTube will flag me as normal, but c'est la vie. Yeah, and then you can see by me squeezing May's hand that it's pretty hard. So, and then the last one here, this is Paradise Gallery's Baby Bundles. She is the one that's, I think, called Baby Bundles Princess. And guys, we never really gave her a name. I think we gave her one, and I can't remember what it was. Isn't that terrible? Like, I'm forgetting my baby's names. But I think that's what happens when you have a larger collection. You're like, shoot, what was the name I gave this one? And it just gets harder and harder to also think up new names as well. So those of you guys with bigger collections, I'm sure can identify with that statement. So anyway, so she is also supposed to be kind of the softer silicone-like vinyl. And I will say, because I never did a side-by-side comparison of her and Mia, who is the other, Flex Touch vinyl, and she definitely feels softer, more squishy, more squeezable. So I think that's really, really interesting. So I'll have to do a video. I'll have to kind of compare them in a little bit more detail. So I wanted to kind of show you guys a few examples of different types of dolls. Bailey at the end has this thick, I don't think it's like rooted or any, it actually seems like it's rooted in, but I can't really tell. I think it's really nicely done. It's either a really good wig or, yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know if it's rooted in, but and then May and Mia, Ellie, my baby May, and then Mia Mouse, they both have painted hair. And then Baby Bundles Princess has this sort of, it actually looks like mohair. Here, let me show you guys up close. It kind of looks like mohair that you would find on a reborn, but it's not rooted. I think it's glued. On. So it just gives you guys an idea. But I think that these Paradise Galleries babies make awesome gifts for, especially, kind of younger, like kids, and those who are just kind of dipping the toe into the hobby, because the financial investment is not that bad, especially if you can get them during a sale. And one of the really amazing things with the Black Friday sale is some of the babies were actually 50% off, there was even one, I think it was ginger and nutmeg, that was on sale for 70% off and was about $30, which is just an insane price for a really high quality doll. So, but anyway, I believe that they are having, I heard from, I think, Kelly Maple's channel that they are having a Cyber Monday sale today. So if you guys haven't already, go ahead and check that out, because I think there will be different babies on sale on Cyber Monday than on Black Friday weekend. But don't quote me on that. I have not, I don't know yet as of the uploading of this video. And I will say, so we were away for the weekend and we went to this like sort of campground site where we stayed in cabins, and I wanted to bring a baby, and I wanted to have a baby with us, but I didn't want to bring one of my kind of more expensive babies, and so I brought baby May and Ellie, and it was perfect to have her because we were able to, it was just nice to have a doll around, and I didn't have to worry about I had this mental image of bringing a reborn and then having, like, I don't know, bugs get onto it or something like that. It was just not a good picture. So I left my reborns and silicone babies safely at home, and I brought baby May. She's a great travel baby. I'm actually going to bring her up here to show you guys a little bit more detail. She's super floppy and she's cute. I mean, let me show you guys her hair. She's definitely weighted a lot more lightly than a reborn is, but she is weighted and she feels really nice to hold, and she's cuddly, almost like a stuffed animal would be, but she's cute. I actually really like having her in hats. I'm going to go ahead and put her little hat back on. I just think she's a really cute baby, and I definitely think that they do their Asian babies especially well. So one of the babies that they have in their sale that I'm somewhat tempted by is Sakura. I think she's really cute. I don't know that I'm going to get her, but because I just feel like, I don't know, I just feel like I bought so much stuff lately. So I may pass on her, but it is tempting though when they have these babies on sale. Okay, let's do some compare and contrast of Mia Mouse and Baby Bundles Princess. So I'm going to go ahead and sort of lay them both down. And actually, maybe I'll get my boppy pillow. Okay, I'm going to have Baby May and Bailey say goodbye for now. Bye. Put them off to the side. Okay, and that way I can have just two babies in the camera. And let me see if I can... No, yeah, let me use the boppy. I think it'll be better. Okay. Okie doke. So, okay. All right, so let us angle down a little bit and zoom in just a teeny tad. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and actually undress both of the babies so you can actually see what they look like. I think that'll be much more useful. And this little gal needs a name. It's embarrassing I haven't given her a name yet. Okay. Oh, she's still... We haven't really played with her all that much. I think she got overshadowed because of all the Rose Doll Show excitement, because if you guys remember, we were gifted this baby by Mariah for Mariah's Reborns 1. And we had a chance to meet her and her Mima. We were just hanging out in the lobby, and we were just like in the right place at the right time. And there was us and another young collector who was there in the lobby. Okay, her hair is just gonna get crazy. There we go. All right, let's go ahead and undress Mia Mouse so you guys can see her as well. If you are offended by cloth bodies, just kidding. Feel free to fast forward this part. Just joking. It's so insane to me that YouTube is literally flagging like every other video. But Yeah, the one thing when undressing the silicone-like vinyl babies is they do have some of the same sticky kind of characteristics of silicone. So dressing and undressing is a little bit more difficult than with one of the just plain vinyl Paradise Galleries babies. Okay. All right, so you can see, okay, so a couple differences here. First off, the baby bundles have full legs, which is really awesome. And you can see they both have 3/4 arms. From a length perspective, you can see Mia Mouse is actually longer. I think the baby bundles are supposed to be newborn size, but I will say that Baby Bundles Princess here was wearing, this is an Old Navy fleece sleeper, and it's a 0 to 3 month size. So I think 0 to 3 works just fine. And then Mia Mouse here definitely is comfortably in 3 months. She's definitely, for me, not a newborn size. If I feel like the middle, the way they're stuffed, feels pretty similar. I don't love the material for the body that's used on the baby bundles. It feels kind of, I don't know how to describe it. It's a little bit of a rougher fabric, whereas Mia Mouse's is softer. Feels more velvety to the touch. And then, okay, so then kind of testing the flexibility of the arms and the squeezability. Let me just hold them up kind of one at a time. Let me demonstrate with like a leg. Okay, so here's Mia Mouse, and here is her leg. You guys can see how it squeezes. So it's pretty like soft, pretty pliable. I think it feels nice. And then with Baby Bundles Princess, it's even more squishy. The material itself doesn't feel any different to me. It feels like maybe, but somehow it is squishier. And I don't know if it's just because they didn't you know, maybe stuff it as much. It definitely feels like Mia Mouse has something in her arm, like it's not totally hollow, like there's some polyfill. Whereas maybe with the baby bundles, baby feels like it's a little bit, yeah, like this leg has barely, it's very, very squeezable. So she's weighted kind of light for my taste. Yeah, like Mia actually feels like she has a little bit more weight. The one thing I am a little bit bummed about with this sale is that the baby bundles babies, which retail for I think $119 or $120, some of them were discounted to $100, but I've seen them normally also discounted to $100 versus Black Friday, so didn't feel like it was that great of a discount. I really like Baby Bundles Spoiled, the Asian baby, but yeah, and it looks like if they're not going to discount it that much at Black Friday, they're probably not going to discount it later unless they do like an after Christmas sale or something. But yeah, I will say the full legs though is very nice to have for sure. But yeah, you know, it's interesting now that I'm comparing them and I can see Mia's limbs. They're pretty much the same length. So it makes me like wonder if Mia had a different body. Like she might work on a full leg body. So just a thought. I was watching a video recently, I think it was Animal Cracker Nation. She had done a video where she disassembled her baby May doll and put her on a new body, but the body was probably just a little bit too big. But she said that it's actually very, very hard to disassemble a Paradise Galleries baby. And so that was interesting to know because I've never tried it. But yeah, anyway, I don't know if I'll do it or not, but so anyway, guys, these are the two babies. I'm going to go ahead and just get them back dressed up, and you know, maybe I'll switch it up and maybe I'll put Mia in this other outfit. This would suit her really well. Let me put her over here just while I am dressing her sister. Sorry guys, it is, but yeah, like you can see while I'm dressing her, it's definitely, yeah, definitely with the silicone like flex touch vinyl, it's the clothing sticks a bit more. So whereas when I dress like Baby May, oh, you know, or like Bon Appetit, who is my Toby, Bamboo, who I call Katie, it's so easy dressing those babies. Oh, the other baby that I really like from the sale is Happy Teddy. I think she's so cute. And I don't have Tall Dream, so that's the other one that we've kind of got our eye on. But yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I would love to, you know, hear what you guys think of Paradise Gallery's babies. Do you have any in your collection? Did you take advantage of the Black Friday sale or Cyber Monday sale? Did you end up getting any? I think they're great gifts. Yeah, and they're well made. I think they're really nicely made. But I will say, like, I think I still prefer Baby May and just some of the regular vinyl babies even over the silicone vinyl. Just me. I think the softness of touch is nice, but somehow, and it just may be these particular sculpts are not like as much of a favorite of mine. Okay. Sorry guys, I'm being a little less gentle with my Paradise Gallery's babies in the interest of time and trying to get them dressed a little bit more quickly. So yeah. I would love to hear your comments. And I have said this before in one of my other videos, but I think that, you know, regardless of what kind of babies you have in your collection, what you enjoy or what you can afford, just enjoy and love on your collection and yeah, be proud of the dolls that you have and love on them, because I think, you know, a doll is special because of the love and personality and what, you know, what they mean for us in our lives, and how they help us, and they're special for that reason, even if they're not perfect or they're not exactly, there you go, baby. You know, if they're not exactly like everything that we, you know, maybe wanted or have on our wish list for a dream baby per se, but yeah, you can have so much joy, you know, with your collection. Yeah, I just love May's my favorite here out of this group, hands down. So yeah, so here are the 4 girls all together. Okay, let me actually put this up a little bit. All right, guys, I think that's going to be it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope I was able to answer some of the questions you guys had comparing the 2 different kinds of silicone, like the Flex Touch vinyl, and then the Gentle Touch vinyl, which again is Baby May and Bailey. I think is great. Like, I would not hesitate to get a doll with the Gentle Touch vinyl, even though it's more firm, but it is going to be easier to dress for little hands. So it's just something to keep in mind. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Have an awesome day. Bye.